that this is the book of Sirach 10 and verse 8. Because of the uprighteous,
Unrighteous.
uprighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, the kingdom is trying because this devil had the full rulership. He could have do righteously, didn't he? Right, because he can't. He's at because he set up to do wickedness, right? Right, and the kingdom going to be translated from one people to another, from Esau to Jacob, right?
Second is just
6 and 7.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Let's go back to Revelation now. Revelation 13 and verse 6.
Right. The second is just, Revelation 13 and 6. Right. It say, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High to blaspheme his name,
Right.
and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven.
Right. So he blasphemed against the name and the actual reputation of the Most High himself. Right. Look at what they're doing, even in Israel, setting up gay parades and calling themselves the people of the chosen people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? That's what they're doing. He's setting up the angels as ugly green creatures with a big head.
Yeah.
Right? And big hand and that mockery making, correct? Are the angels, the Heavenly Father and Yahushua and the angels.
And so when I say the last part too,
Yeah.
when I say and them that dwell in heaven, and that talking more like the Holy Spirit.
Of course, the Holy Spirit is a group of angels.
Yeah.
The angels. So he's mocking the angels, right? Everything he's doing is opposition to the truth, right? To righteousness. When the elders was bringing out and he was saying that, the ugly big head alien was be showing is actually a demon that is worship. It's a literal demon, right? That what they showing it to you and brainwashing you and showing it to you, keep on showing you this symbol of this big head alien, right? That's actually a demon, right? They reach such a stage, in blasphemy that they have people convinced. People don't wanna know about the God again, or Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? They through the technology and the pseudoscience, people believe everything in them. People running in the pharmacy to buy the drugs, which is literally drugs, right? When they could go and pick up plants where the Lord created, and a herb.
That way cheaper and works a lot better.
That's right. So you see where this devil is a real deceiver.
Yeah.
A true deceiver. Right? Okay, read verse 7 now. Let me go.
It say, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him all over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
And notice it always say given. So you didn't do anything for yourself, you have no right to be proud. Right? Because the fatness of the earth, that was the inheritance, that was the blessing that Isaac gave unto you, which was your Yahushai. Right? Was given unto you. Right? See, the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Right? So when Isaac said that he prophesied, knowing what was ordained of the Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? And this going into the little horn, right, in Daniel 7. Right? So this had to be Esau, Edom who ruling right now. They are the ones. They are the ones who know who have power, to make war with the saints and to overcome them. Right? And rule at the end of this age. Right? Go ahead to verse 8.
Verse 8 it say, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
Because those whose names are written, 2/3. The scripture say they're going to be destroyed, right? Zechariah 13 and 9. Right? But the elect, the Lord prepares 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. You want to get that? I think that's Romans 11, is it? It's Romans 11, I believe. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah, look at here. Romans 11 and 4.
Right, Romans 11 and 4. want to read it?
You go ahead, see over there. Yeah.
God, this is the book of Romans 11 and 4. But what said the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Baal, usually on the system, right? That is beast system, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Even so, then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
Right, there's an elect. There'll always be an elect. Right? In time of the Grecians, right, there was the Maccabeans. Right, those who resisted, who didn't bow down to the image. But it was an image that this devil, even when they go down into it, Antiochus was setting up. Right, that image contrary to the image of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his ways, his laws, making all the heathens and Jake, go out, profane the laws and the holy days. Right?
And that is actually the last video that I did too. Where it concerning the Lord always sealed or secure his elect before he destroys something. Because as the brother said, it always have an elect. So wherever time period it was where the Lord going to destroy, whether it's a city.
Remember like Noah?
Yeah, that was one of the examples that I brought out.
Yeah, Noah's elect.
The Lord make him build the ark, right? And as the door shut, the Lord flood out the whole earth and kill everybody. Moses,
Lot,
right? Lot was one. Like one of the examples that I brought out.
Yeah.
The Lord was always seal or secure his elect before he destroys something.
Can.
It always have an elect.
Always have an elect. And Lord is helping his elect. Right? So we talk about the Grecians too, during Maccabees. We talk about in the Roman Empire, in Yahushua time, we had the followers of Yahushua, right? The apostles, right? And the other brothers elect in that time, right? Who resisted the Roman Empire. Right? And then we go back to now this time now we are the men of the Lord, right? The brothers and sisters who resist in this system and who will not take this devil Mark, right? Wouldn't bow down to the image of this devil system, right? Don't believe in his money system. You wouldn't take the Arfid hip, right? And we don't really consider this kingdom. We here, but we're not in this world. We in the world, but we're not of the world, right? And we not start taking on this devil kingdom. We sow into the kingdom of heaven, right? Let me go to verse 9.
Verse 9, Revelation 13. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the faith of the saints.
Right, so that's a spiritual thing they say there in verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Who gonna have an ear to hear this? Right? Only certain people can understand. The Lord said, the apostles and asked the Lord, why you speak in parables? Right? Because it's for those who don't understand to understand. The rest of them wouldn't understand. So only the elect he was speaking to here to understand that all what this devil doing, right? All the draconianness and the wickedness, he gonna come down. He gonna go into captivity and he gonna pay for everything that he's doing. Right? No matter we kill our brothers and torture us and do us all manner of abominations, he is going to pay. He's going to go down. Right?
Heavy punishment.
That's right.
Wicked.
That is right. But he get his sword, he get the fatness of the earth. Right? But the Lord going to take his own blessing, which is his sword, and make it backfire on him. Right? That really happened. The Lord going to use his own weapon against him.
And the scripture say that too, that now they created weapons for their own destruction or something like that.
I believe so. But precept going into that. Right? Because that is the weapon that the Lord make them created for their own demise. Right? Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
The Jeremiah 30 and 16. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Yeah, every one of our adversaries. Who are adversaries? Psalm the 80th chapter. We tell you about the tabernacles of Edom is the first one.
Yeah, it's on top.
Right, and they are the ones who bringing out this beast system. Right? So all them gonna what? Gonna what? Read it over.
Every one of them shall go into captivity.
Every one of them gonna go into slavery.
Can.
Go ahead.
And say, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Right, so the Lord gonna recompense unto them.
Can.
Go ahead.
And all that prey upon thee will I give thee for a prey.
See?
For I will restore health unto thee, right, which is us. And say, and I will heal thee of thy wounds.
Can the Lord
said
say,
the Lord.
the Son of Righteousness will arise with healing in his wings.
Can.
The chariots he coming to what change our vile body
Can.
and perfect us to immortality. Right?
It say, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
See, so they're mocking us.
Yeah,
They're
China
blaspheming
bad-minded
the
thing,
Lord and his people.
Can.
Right?
Taking us for jackass.
That is right. But all the wickedness that they do and all the two-thirds they deceive, the elect will not bow down to the system. Right? So the elect, this is written to the elect when the Apostle John wrote this too. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Can.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. They are killed with the sword, must be killed with the sword. Right? So you tell it to have the patience and faith. The patience work at perfection, right?
Can.
You know, in a patience you possess your souls.
Can.
Right?
Patience
So
is a virtue.
that's right. And you know, was these precepts were written in parabolic and metaphoric, so that this devil wouldn't manipulate the scriptures, right? Because who's the biggest dealer in swords? Esau, Edom, biggest dealer in guns, arms dealers,
Can.
right? They go from nation to nation giving out arms to all these same so-called terrorist groups and all these things, terror cells, and they're the ones who give them ammunition and arms. America too, right? So they are hypocrites, right? So this devil gonna do all what you do, and he gonna pay, right? You know he gonna pay. Let's go to see where they have here. See what I have here. Yeah, go to verse 11.
Can. Verse 11 in Revelation 13, it say, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right? Now if you get Daniel 7 and verse 7, bring that out. Read that one already?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that is true. It's true. That little horn in Daniel 7 and 7, it going into Babylon, the Great America, right? Right, and we know the first 3 horns was that was France, Spain, and Great Britain that came out before, and out of the British Empire came the 13 colonies, which eventually led to America. Right?
21.
Now let me see. Check something here. Let's check something here. Bear with me a moment here. Right, it's verse 8. Let me read it. This is Daniel 7 and 8. Right? I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn. So you have only 3 horns, which is France, Spain, and Great Britain, another little horn, which is America, right? Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots, right? But those nations lost their rulership, right? And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, right? That going into the science, thinking that they're boasting that they're above the Most High, right? But they're just men, right? And speaking, mouth speaking great things, right? The things are the beast, the revised Roman Empire. Right, but going into the 2 horns, right? You wanna go to break down that, and then go to the 2 horns and break down it. All right, let me go through. Right, let me go back to Revelation. Go back to Revelation 13 and verse 11, right? And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. Right, the 2 horns go back to the pagan Roman Empire. That part of the system, right? They had a so-called democratic system, democracy, demon rule when they break it down, right? They had the plebeians and the patricians, right? The plebeians were the poor party and the patricians were the rich party. Same thing as today with the Democratic and Republican. There's 2-party system, right? Where they present themselves as if they are lamb, right? Because Alam is what a docile animal, right? Come to you peaceful, right? But when they speak as a dragon, now we can get Psalm 55 and 21 the same one I had. Yeah, we home there? Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, bring it out.
This is Psalms 55 and 21.
Can go ahead.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Right,
but war was in his heart.
right. So Alam speaks soft words, but what they were what?
War was in his heart.
War was in his heart. So you are dragon and like war, destruction. Go ahead.
His words were softer than oil.
Softer than oil, boy. The oil is just drink now.
Exception, yeah, good, yeah.
That's a serious thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yet were they drawn swords.
They were drawn sword, right? To pierce you and you know,
Chop, yeah.
you know, insert his charagma into you. Right? This is what this devil want to do. Right? So
Destroy your spirit.
yeah. So it don't matter which, it don't matter, and that's this part of the big deception, this two-party system, to deceive the people to think that, hey, you know, they're gonna get salvation or help through this system. Go to these damn horns, whether Democratic or Republican or whatever the case may be, PNM or UNC.
I know when I say
Right?
that.
Yeah,
I
it's same.
know when I say
You know,
that thing.
yeah, you feel like if you know that's the so-called African party,
Yeah.
right, or the
Versus the
so-called
Indian.
Indian party, right? When it had Jakes on both sides,
Can.
it had Jake on both sides,
Yeah.
right? You know, and you so into what this nonsense and thinking that, hey, yeah, boy, this there for me, right? But all them
Yeah.
seeking the same thing.
Can.
They're seeking what this beast system, right?
They just
You know?
want to be the one to carry out Esau agenda.
Can. When they go into that word horn, so it go into what? Salvation. Right? So people be looking for salvation, but what they really get from the system, what they get, you lose all your rights and your freedom, the so-called freedom, and they get draconian laws. Look at what happened during these so-called Crown Vic Royal lockdowns. You used to lock down in your freaking house.
And the thing about it is, too, I watching the elder latest video as I was coming on in the Maxi earlier, right? With this chick telling I eat on my police about what he had rights. You don't have no rights in this place. You have no rights
That's
in
part
this
of the
place.
deception. That's part of the
Yeah.
deception, yeah.
Them telling you are rights,
Yeah.
but them rights on them,
Yeah.
they just a front.
And the few rights that you have, they're taking it away.
Yeah.
Right? You can't travel without a passport. You can't
Can't.
drive a car without a license.
license, yeah.
You can't go no place, some places without an ID card. Right? So what freedom you have?
And here the different thing about it too. At first they make it hard for you to get a job. Now, at Edomite or any other nation could get a job easy, right? But for us now, right, you go to a job, they will tell you you had to have experience or whatnot. And if you go to our next job, right, and yeah.
Qualifications.
Yeah, you don't have the qualifications. So like, once
Or you're
it
overqualified.
yeah. Hey, them pop all kind of thing to just,
Blocks.
yeah, well,
Blocks in the system is designed to mash us up.
yeah.
They put that's the economic yoke they put upon us. Right, it's an economic yoke designed to destroy us.
They put us in a maze with no exit.
Can.
No anyway.
We grew up in like blind men that in this system. That is itself. Right? So there's people looking to Dr. Keith Rowley or Kamala, right? You know, for salvation, for help. Right? People in the States looking to Trump and Biden, you know, and these devils they're busy putting draconian laws and executive orders into place. Right? To take away your rights and your so-called freedoms. Right? To deceive you. Right? Which is the Hegelian, they call it the Hegelian dialect. Pressure from above and pressure from beneath. Right? To accomplish what they want.
The boxing normal.
That's right, easily.
And a perfect example is with the same jump shot, right? Because they tell you it's not mandatory, but yet still they tell you you can't go there, you can't work, you can't do this, you can't do that. Which in terms of boxing, now it wasn't a complete total box, but for a 2/3, it was because they tell themselves, hey, but I want to go to the beach, I want to go movies and whatnot. You know? So basically, they started to take away a few little rights that they had, and Jake went crazy. Them saying, "How I don't want to take that way." So what you feel? What happen when you take that when that MOTV come out?
Yeah.
You know, where the real where you can't even go and buy things to eat or sell and these things.
In a bad state.
Yeah.
In a
Now
bad
self
state.
you go and see Jake run into to take it.
Can.
You know?
You have have 34 minutes again.
So you're not saying 54
Nah, 20 out of 54.
over there.
You only have 34 minutes. Let me move. So yeah, that is what I'm going into, right? That's what I'm going into. Where you reach verse 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Verse 12 it say, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
Right, the first beast, the dragon, the ancient Roman Empire, right?
So he exercised it, meaning to say you take advantage of it. You know, the knowledge from before.
And all the power.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of power through the draconian laws.
Can.
Right, through the ability to conquer nations. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Say, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Right, worship the ancient Roman Empire. They worshiping by bound down to the system. Go ahead.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, whose deadly wound was healed. And we know it was healed through the Treaty of Rome. Through the formation of the European Union and NATO. Right? You know, going back to all the old pagan and Roman Empire ways, you know, that, you know, if it obey, like even when the jump shot, you know, you lose your job. Right? You know, eventually what they're gonna move to, you know, is that, hey, here what, at the end of the day you're gonna be dead. Right? You know? The so-called Bill of Rights legislation, it was patterned after the ancient Roman Empire. You know, even in the ancient Roman Empire, everything you had everything that you have today. You had shopping malls, you had concrete, right? You had heated floors. All these things that we think is new, right? It's not, right? Things like Christmas, but we all know Christmas go back to the Babylonian Empire too.
Yeah.
Before,
Way back then.
right? All these various things tell you that, hey, at the end of the day we in Rome, right? Right? Even in terms of us doing what we doing here, right? Because I have nothing new under the sun, right? The men in Rome pushing this word aggressively. It had aggressive street preaching, right? And that's why eventually we were kicked out of Rome back then. Right?
I know we are short time, but I remember the video I was sending the group earlier this morning, I was watching this morning, where they cracking on even more with the famine of the word. So they're talking about they looking to arrest mis and disinformation.
I don't watch that video, Elder Man and Sapa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a little 50-something minutes video, but really fine.
Yeah.
No,
So
but
that's it. So really and truly, this whole beast system is about what? Edomite supremacy. They want full control. They control the food, they control the air, they control the water. Right? And this
the avatar.
yeah, basically that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want that. Now let's go to Revelation 13 and 13.
It reads, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven
Right?
on the earth in the sight of men.
Right, but we know what I'm talking about. When NATO was first formed, I think the first place they bombed was Bosnia, and then Kosovo, right? And after that was Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And people of the earth, you know, they like, hey, they never see such power on that level of scale. The atomic bomb, which are devastating force, right?
Kind of bomb that I know
Way worse. Right? So these nations weren't fear, so they give what? They give reverence unto the beast. They bow down to it. They became allies to her. Right? That's why most of them want to be an ally, because she was so-called strong. Now she's becoming weak. Right? And that's why the nations now are going to go against her too. They no longer have the kind of fear that they once had. Right?
I remember Jeremiah 51 and 7 too, where it say they all drink of the wine of Babylon.
But they're drunken.
Yeah, and they're mad now.
The nations are mad. The nations are mad.
And the scripture also talk about how you know he rise up the little ones or the weak ones or something.
But the scripture say let the weak say I'm strong.
Yeah.
Joel.
Yeah.
Book of Joel. I believe it's Joel 3.
Joel 3, yeah.
Yeah, beat your plowshares into swords. Right,
Can.
so that when these nations, all of them have the sword now. They're holding the sword.
Yeah,
So they're no longer afraid.
And the scripture also say, well, is there no more wisdom in T-man?
Yeah.
Because they're getting weak, as you say.
That's right.
Losing the wisdom.
The
Losing
scripture
the
say they become as women.
Can.
Right, let me go to Revelation 14.
It reads, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had no power to do in the sight of the beast.
But she had power.
Oh yeah, Salakia. Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Right, you know, and in a sense, it's a spiritual statue. Yeah, it's a statue, you know. He had the power. He had the power to deceive through his technology. Right, you know, this devil. Yeah, he just was so blessed with all his technology and knowledge that the Most High Heavenly Father gave to him, which he was proud and thought that he get all that for himself. Right, he could use it to do good. Right. But instead, you know, he make people not believe. You know, he make people start doubt in the existence of the Heavenly Father and His Son, doubt in the power that the Lord had, right? You know, by means of the lying miracles, but they have the technology. Some people, they have implants, the corneal lens, they can make people see now. They have implants for your ears, for the deaf, and even now, more so going back into the C-hip, the brain C-hip, which is in Neuralink, where they say that, you know, they're gonna make people who crippled walk, people who have Alzheimer's. They start to remember, all right, different brain deficiencies. They're going to be able to speak. People who couldn't speak. All these things are what the lying one does, right? Right? So they set it up so people forget about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and doubt in his power. Right? Therefore, what they wouldn't have faith when the Lord returns. Right?
And as the scripture saying in Ecclesiastes 1:9, where it says there's no new thing under the sun, because I went back all to the time where with Nebuchadnezzar, you know, when he set up his image, and he wanted them to worship, you know, and it had the elect, which was
Daniel and the Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, They say they know they're not bound to it, under penalty of death. And the same thing coming back again, alright, nothing new under the sun. So through the pseudoscience, you know, this devil, his ultimate aim is to get inside it, right? They don't say they would boast and say what's the name? Yuval Harari. Yuval Harari. He done boast and say, you know, they crack the code of the Most High. They don't need the Most High anymore, right? You know, they wanna crack you. They wanna crack your code, and they wanna control you and format you to do their will, not the will of the Heavenly Father. Son?
Devils and them on a serious mission.
Yeah, now they're talking about immortality, and people think that is a joke. People think that, you know, they're not serious. That's not possible, right? For that, if you don't want to believe, that's the hell with you, right? But you're gonna see it for yourself, right?
And they watched the damn part 2 for Avatar come out, all that thing. You know, the thing with the big blue beast, where there's project your mind to the body. And I think that I never watched the whole movie, but I believe that body
that going into the Israelites, the immortal body. Going into
and they were trying to tell them that they go do it with the science now.
Yeah, can.
You know?
Yeah, and this is what they push for this beast system, you know. And then when they say when in Rome do as Romans, to put off your belief, but follow after the wicked ways. First Maccabees 1:41. But first where they say it go into that when Joshua say put off all the laws and your statutes and your customs and you know, let every people be one. One in what? Wickedness. Right?
No new thing under the sun again. Same thing with them.
That's right. So they presented the like for the jump shot, the Squid Game, they presented as a salvation for people, right? And you know, right? So you can save yourself, right? And they set up people like Bill Gates and Elon Musk who bringing out the C-hip, the RFID C-hip, you know, as saviors. If you notice what they're doing, they're separating themselves from the elites in a sort of way to deceive the minds of the simple. Right? I said, you Elon Musk prophesying and he talking about this and you're looking up to him. So when they bring that MARK, they're gonna take it. Right? Because they set up as what? A savior. Right?
How long is simple ones will love simplicity?
How long simplicity? Right, now let's go to verse 15.
Then it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, you know, they give life on the image of the beast, and the image of the beast is more than just Cesare Borgia, the picture of white Jesus. Right, they speak to about the system, the whole Senate, the Capitol building, you know, all those things, the architecture built off of ancient Rome and Petra. Right? You know, this is what it's talking about. The system that you're seeing that is Rome living all over again. Right? You know, the vibration, the whole system. Right? The Olympics, the wrestling, so like how they are gladiators, you know, UFC fighting and all them things like that. That Rome speaking all over again, you know. The bread and circus. Right? But that's where it's going into. Right? Even in terms of Rome was mobbed too back then, 2,000 years ago. And it happened just recently too. They mobbed the Capitol in Rome and they mobbed the Capitol in Washington recently here. Capitol building. Now you see, nothing new under the sun again. Right? Right? So an image is what? An image is something like a paint an image, right? Like it's a way of life. So they paint the image of Rome. And if you don't obey the science, right? And they don't bow down to the policy, what they X you out. They unalive you. You know? So this what they're going to, if you don't take the C hip, what you're bringing, they unalive you, that's how it's going into. Right? Simple as that. You could go ahead.
Verse 16, it reads, and he caused it all, both great and small. So like, yeah, both small and great.
And you know, and we always go through these scriptures here. So there's a breakdown, it's an easy breakdown, you know. But and if you fell up that is up to you, but you know, we gotta go over these breakdowns over and over again. But this is what applicable for this time. Alright, go ahead.
That's the video I might make, you know, we are a broken record.
Right, we are stuck record, yes.
Yeah. We repeat it over and over and over, so you can't say nobody never say nothing.
You have no excuse.
With the scripture say you have no covering for your sins or something like that.
Yeah, you have no covering for your sin. Right, you go ahead.
It say both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, you know, so all he calls it all. When they go into they say require it in the NLT, which means it's not gonna be voluntary, it's gonna be mandatory. Under the penalty of what? Death. Like this devil want full control. He want full control over the creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He wouldn't be able to work, he wouldn't be able to travel, he wouldn't be able to go to the grocery or the pharmacy without taking what he wanted to take. Right? And this is how dreaded this thing gonna be. Right? When you put your stuff into you, alright? You know, true, and then he caused it, you know, by, of course, the social credit score system is part of the system, right? You know, of course, you to live by that, which the social credit score system is the system which enforces the draconian laws, right? But the points system, right? And the credits, right? Which enable you to purchase, which is just a voucher. You know, to purchase what they want you to purchase.
And the credits is the money, and the points is the tolerance points.
Right, and if you misbehave, they take what? They take away your tolerance points.
Yeah.
Right, so therefore you can't do nothing. You're true. Right, and other than that too, they become your god too, but they're tracking your location. So you dumb. Right, this devil here.
You really want to be like the Mosiah? Because he know that he know the scripture. They say man's going is not of there, you know, but of the Lord's. You know, so they want to be able to direct your steps, make you buy what it is you want to take, you know.
Right.
How the Lord is doing spiritually.
They
want to do it carnally with that Arfid.
Correct.
You know?
Correct. Somebody bring Ezekiel 35 and 10. Baba Kusha. Ezekiel 35 and 10. This is what his devil wants.
Book of Ezekiel 35 and 10.
Gone.
Because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it.
Right, who do you talk about these two nations, right? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom? Israel. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Whereas Yahweh was there.
Whereas Yahweh was there. When I go into that word possess, well, I don't know if you... Alright, well, Kyle will do it. There you go ahead.
Right, so it say, right from the top, it say to seize.
To what?
To seize.
To seize. This devil want to seize you.
Take possession of.
How are we going to take possession? This is what you want to do to Israel. Take possession of us. Right? From who? From the Most High, from Heavenly Father. Now we set up as the wife of the Heavenly Father. The scripture tell you that. Israel is likened to a comely and delicate woman. We were espoused to the Father. Right? Go ahead.
It says to inherit.
Right? He wants to inherit us. Go ahead.
It says occupy, impoverish, be an heir.
Be an heir. Be an heir. Be an heir.
But also going into this inherit too. So it's to remove you from what your
emotion.
action, from what you basically know.
That is what it is. But he said disinherit.
Yeah, disinherit.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But when he talking about that, when he talking about that, he's seizing us, right? So he dispossessing us, he cutting off Jacob blessing, basically, which is the rule forever, right? So by doing that now, he gonna establish his own blessing. I mean that he gonna be the one to rule forever. Yeah,
Because
this is what it is.
even when you take it into when you say disinherit, you know, as Kara was saying,
Yeah.
they basically seeking to disinherit you from the Lord, right? Like how you also talk about the let's call it the which is spiritual link to the Lord.
The pineal gland.
Yeah, the pineal gland. The seeking to disconnect you from that.
That's right.
You know, to link you up to their system.
Which is what the Squid Game. You play the Squid Game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
you know, and as when you go in Matthew 19th chapter and the 5th verse, where tell you, talk about when they marry unto a woman, you become one flesh. So by you taking this MARK, which we talk about, which you just read about in Revelation 13 and 15, 15 reach 16. You know what we read about there. You know, basically that's what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be joined to, instead of being joined. You see, instead of being joined to Esau with wickedness, instead of being joined to the Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is what we are. You know, you joining yourself onto Esau, Edom, devil. You'll be his property. He putting his charagma into you, right? That imprinted mark, right? That's what you do when you brand an animal.
I know one say that.
Yeah, you brand an animal. You put, you know, that's how you know. You know, when he used to run away, right? Even in that movie Antebellum, when she was run away, the paddy wagoners run you down. They're looking for what to see that brand on you, to see who you belong to.
Yeah.
Right? In this case now, you won't even be able to run away. Right? Because they could track you.
You know exactly where you're going.
Right? So the real runaway slaves of the system will be the elect. Right? Because at the end of the day, we want rebelling and getting away from the system by not taking what that MARK. You see? Yeah. Second Corinthians 11 and 2.
And also to add, even to those who think that, you know, that the system, so you like an update, is a total downgrade.
Complete downgrade.
Complete downgrade.
That's what it is.
Because it's a cut off.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ak, you want to finish read out Revelation 17 and 18, and then we just finish up with the precepts that we have.
Right? So continuing down, right? It say in verse 17, Revelation 13, right? It say, and that no man might buy or sell. Yeah, total 16. Yeah, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right, number of his name, what is his brand? Go ahead.
Barcode.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It say, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Right, number of man is 6, right? Go ahead.
And it say, and his number is 600, 66. Right, so you know that is 666.
Yeah, Chi Stai Stigma. Chi Stai Stigma. Right? It going to stigma too. It going to something under the skin too. Right? See that? Who have 2 Corinthians 11 and 2? Yeah, you go ahead.
2 Corinthians 11 and 2.
Okay.
For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy.
And who is that you the Lord talking about?
Alright. Israel. Can go ahead.
For I have exposed you to one husband.
So Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
That I may present you as a chaste virgin to Amashiach.
Right. Go ahead.
But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his
Subtlety.
subtlety.
Yeah.
So your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach.
Yeah, so the devil through his cunning ways, you know, trying to deceive you and make you think that he's more powerful and the most high, the Heavenly Father. Right, and that, you know, you can't live unless you take that M-A-R-K, that charagma, right? And this is where all this going, right? You know, if you lean upon him, you'll be destroyed, right? Somebody bring Isaiah 36 and 6. Isaiah 36 and 6. And everything that the devil doing, he's setting us up for that M-A-R-K, right? Job 69:11, right? You want to bring that? Somebody can bring that. Job 69:11. We have a few more precepts and then we close it out. They're about
36 and 6.
Yeah, 36 and 6. Isaiah 36 and 6. Job 69:11. Yeah. Bring it out. Bring out the first one.
God, this is Isaiah 36 and 6.
Done.
Though thou trustest in the staff of the broken ring. Yeah. This is Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt,
On Egypt, spiritual Egypt, America. Go ahead.
whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Yeah, go into his hand and pierce it. Go ahead.
So is Pharaoh the king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
So the NLT says he's completely unreliable because he can't do nothing. He's just a man, right? He can't make you eat, he can't make you drink, he can't make you put on clothes, right? You know?
According to Isaiah 30, it says, "Woe unto them that trusted in Egypt."
Right. Right. Egypt shall be the undoing. Yeah.
It could be the let me see if I could just.
Yeah. See if you can find that part. Yeah. Because you know, Egypt is vanity, right, and futility. But when the Lord come, He's gonna take them down. About 10 minutes. About 12 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna read the scripture. I just want to, you know, in Isaiah 30 and in verse 2, where it say, you know, that walk down to go into Egypt and have not asked of my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore, the strength of Pharaoh shall be a shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Right, so they're going to be in confusion because they're going to be in complexity when they realize they take this thing and they're in a mess. They still can't eat what they want, they still can't drink what they want. Some stores busting out all over the skin, you know, as you take in Revelation 16, right? You know, hey, we were deceived, they were deceived, right? Just like when you go into 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, and Isaiah, the 66th chapter, the Lord say He's going to let them, He's going to deceive them because of the wickedness. All right? Well, you have a precept after you bring it out.
Job 16 and 11. Power has delivered me to the ungodly,
Right?
and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, but He has broken me asunder.
Yeah.
He has also taken me by the neck,
Right?
and shaken me to pieces,
And this is what they're going to do to make you do what? Go ahead.
and to set me up for His mark.
So they're shaking up Jake right now, right, through all these different things, through the crash in the economy, bringing in famine, all these things to set them up for what? That's right. That's really what it is, right? Now let me see if I get one precept here, and then somebody who will okay, you can hold that, Susanna. That could be the last precept. Susanna, there's only one chapter, verse 22. Let me see, Galatians 6. And let me see if I can find this thing here, boy. Right.
Susanna, what?
Yeah, Susanna 22. Verse 22. Yeah. Right, because when you're going to size stigma in Revelation 13, verse 18, right? You know, stigma going into a mark. And even the Lord say, you know, to take the mark, take the hardship for him. Galatians 6 and 70, from henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahweh Shai. So it be, you know, for us the afflictions, right? You know, but for us it's a spiritual mark, right? The tawa, right? And not a carnal mark. But this mark here in this scripture here also say let me see if I get marks. It say stigma, right?
37:42. Stigma.
Right,
Stigma.
stigma, to stick or prick, a mark pricked or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. Right? There were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with a token of their gods. Right? But our mark is in here, it's in your mind. And that's what the angels be looking for when they come, right? According to Ezekiel 9 chapter. Right?
In Revelation, where it spoke about 7 and 1, where it say, you know, the 7,000 son of the Lord name written in the forehead.
That's right. But even so too, you know, there's a sign for us too. The same way how Yahweh Shai bear the burden and took the marks, you know, he got stuck with the spear, alright, you know, and nails through his hands and feet. We had to be ready and arm ourselves with that. But we may have to do that as well. We gotta go through that as well. Alright? Right? Yeah, you bring it out. Yeah. Susanna 22. That's verse 22. There's only one chapter. Only one. Yeah. Go ahead.
Susanna 1 and 22, it said, then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side.
And this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna come down to it, right? That's where you talk about the hour of temptation. Revelation 3 and 10. You bring it out quick and then we'll finish. Because this is where it's coming down to that great temptation. 3 and 10. Go on.
Revelation 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right, because you have kept the word of my patience, you did what Yahweh Shai say to do. Preach this word, push this word. Stand up on the highways and the byways, what? Lord say what? He'll keep you from what?
Temptation.
The hour of temptation. Right, go ahead.
Which shall come upon the world.
The whole world. Not so?
No.
Come upon the world, go ahead.
All the world.
All the world can go ahead.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
To try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? So this is going to come upon everybody. So that's what he's straightening, because if you only relate Susanna case to this, to the sea hip that coming, right? That's the same thing, right? Go ahead.
Right? It say, for if I do this thing, it is death unto me.
Because the wicked elders were wanting not to sleep with them, right? In this case, but we talking about the sea hip in this case, right? A position of difficulty everybody gonna be in, right? Go ahead.
It say, and if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands.
Right, his hands are Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
It is better for me to fall into your hands and not to do it.
Right. Go ahead. So it's better. Go ahead.
Than to sin in the sight of the Lord.
So this is kind of mentality we have to do. This is the mentality that we have to have. Alright? To be ready to bear the indignation of the Lord. Because we sin against him. Right?
You know, Susanna, you know, which is a woman.
Right.
And we, as like a woman unto the Lord, his wife, you know, so we really ought to have the same mindset as
That's
him.
right. That is right, because Susanna actually means lily. And the lily is the flower of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the favorite flower of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So that she does represent Israel, you know, as a woman. Right? So he said what? It's better to fall into your hands, right, Esau's hands, and not to do it than to sin in the sight of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It said, with that Susanna cried with a loud voice, and the two elders cried out against her.
Right, because they cried out foul, and the same way the devils were crying out against us, you know, against the Most High, you know, accusing us. Right? But the point is, you know, at the end of the day, fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, and if it comes to it, you better give up your life. Alright? But the Lord, everybody's not going to die, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to be like before, you know, where all the apostles die off. The Lord going to lift up a standard when certain brothers will be martyred for this truth. Alright? But the Lord will lift up a standard and many brothers will be saved. Right? Through the spiritual power that the Lord is going to bring. Alright? So, with that, anybody else have anything to add or any scriptures? Alright, so with that, alright, we pray this lesson was edifying. Alright? We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth.
Double honors.
Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Right? Destruction unto Babylon and bad for Paul. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.